This is Renegade Femme for the Revolution. I am your host, Zuleika. So let me share a little story with you guys. So yesterday afternoon, I was driving on I-20 and I was trying to get my mind right around the holidays, right? Like it's always a little touchy for me. I've been feeling kind of heavy, like missing the big, messy, chaotic gatherings I grew up with. But I'm also trying to not let this sadness take over. So I thought, you know what? I can reframe this. I'm evolving. I can choose to find joy in the season, even if it doesn't look like what it used to. So, I've got my jams going, a little kizomba. I'm feeling good. I was in the zone. I'm leaning into gratitude. And, felt like just the universe is picking up on my vibe, right? So I drive past a state trooper and I was like, you know what? I'm going to send him a little blessing today. Like, look at you out here doing your thing. And just as I pass, boom, lights flashing. I'm like, no way. No way. Like he's going to pass me, right? Nope. I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Of all the people on the road, it's me he's coming after. And y'all know that feeling when you get pulled over, like your stomach flips, your palms get all sweaty, and suddenly you're questioning every decision you've ever made. Did I forget to signal? Am I unknowingly starring in an episode of Cops? Am I like a secret fugitive? Like what in the world? So anyway, I was doing the speed limit, so I was fine, right? Turns out it was something super minor. My window tints are too dark. So he ends up just giving me a warning and, it turned out all right. So as I'm driving away, I couldn't help but laugh at the absurdity of it all, right? I mean, here I was trying to send blessings and good vibes, and I ended up pulling him to me. I thought, wow, this being magnetic thing might be working a little bit too much. But anyway, later as I was thinking about this, I realized how this moment mirrors the holidays sometimes. Like you're cruising along, you're trying to stay positive, and then bam, life throws you something unexpected. Grief, stress, memories of what's missing. And in that moment, you have this choice. Will you let it ruin you, or will you find a way to move through it? That's what I took away from that moment for me. Like, no matter how chaotic life gets, we can still choose gratitude. The holidays have this way of amplifying everything, the joy, the grief, the longing. For me, it's missing the messy, loud, festive family gatherings, laughing with my aunts, spilling secrets over wine, kids running around. It used to be all of that and more, but life shifts. Families spread out, relationships change, and suddenly the holidays don't feel the same. For some of you, it's even deeper. Maybe you've lost someone, and the holidays are a glaring reminder of that empty chair at the table. Or maybe you're far from home, wishing you could be with the people you love most. It's okay to feel that. It's okay to sit with those emotions and let them wash over you. Grief and sadness are part of being human. But what I'm learning is that joy and sadness don't cancel each other out. They exist together. The grief reminds us of the love we felt, and the joy reminds us that life is still worth showing up for. I'm challenging myself this year to shift my focus, not in a fake it till you make it kind of way, but in a gentle, intentional way. I'm choosing to notice the small joys, a warm hug, a shared laugh, or a quiet moment sipping wine with friends who feel like family. Gratitude doesn't erase the hard stuff. It doesn't magically make the sadness disappear, but it makes room for something else, perspective. It helps us see that even in the quieter seasons of life, there's beauty to be found. So if you're feeling the weight of the holidays, I see you. It's okay to grieve what's missing, to sit in the stillness, to even feel frustrated with this time of year. But maybe you can find one small thing to hold on to. Light a candle for someone you miss. Laugh at a memory. Joy doesn't have to be big or loud. It doesn't have to be shared on social media. Sometimes it's just for you, and that's enough. The holidays don't have to look like anyone else's to matter, and your feelings, whatever they are valid. Let this season be whatever you need it to be. As we move through these weeks, let's hold the sadness in one hand and gratitude in the other. Let's let the grief remind us of how deeply we've loved, and the joy remind us that there's still so much worth living for. I'm with you, and together we'll keep moving forward. One deep breath, one moment, one flicker of joy at a time.